5, 4. Why did you do that? Jason did that last week.
Did he really?
Guys Talk Knives with Butthead, Jason.
That's amazing.
And Andy.
And I had no idea I did it either.
Yeah, no, Harrington did that last week.
That's great.
Yeah. And we actually cut it out and started again, but I left it in this time.
That's beautiful.
I don't care. I don't care. We are so close to Christmas. I do not care.
It has been a tremendous Christmas season.
It has. But it just, I mean, this year has trucked on.
There's been, yeah.
I mean, it feels like yesterday was Thanksgiving. Well, it feels like the day before that was Halloween and we were dressed up like freaks.
And then it was middle of the summer.
Yeah.
Of course, the summer lasted until, the week before Thanksgiving here anyway.
Right.
So we went straight from summer to winter.
That's the way it always goes.
Not always.
You're just not prepared.
No. But I wanted a little bit of that fall weather.
I wanted the, jacket in the morning, shirt sleeves in the afternoon.
And we didn't really get that.
No.
A lot.
No. We
got
days.
Days.
Windy, cloudy, rainy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, it may snow.
It made the leaves pretty, though.
For the brief amount of time they were on the trees. So my wife and I, we drove over to Del Rio.
Right.
And then from Del Rio to Hot Springs, North Carolina, and went over 209 because I was like, I'm not staying on the Blue Ridge or on the top part of the mountain because it's going to be ridiculous. But 209, early part of November, wow.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous pictures. Just reds and yellows everywhere.
I'll take your word for it because I stayed in my house. So
the leaves change and Andy stays in the house to avoid the outside.
They were leaves on my maples out front. They falled off. And then I raked the forest.
Oh, my God. No, we did that, too. We spent one Sunday afternoon doing nothing but raking. And I have the leaves still piled in the backyard. And I'm going to burn them.
Nice. Nice. Burn them all.
Exactly.
What do you want to do with the little children, Ray? I'm going to burn them.
I'm going to
burn them all.
I'm going to go buy one of...
backdraft just then.
That was
just
good.
In case you... Yeah.
I'm going to burn... I'm going to burn. I'm going to borrow one of Elon Musk's personal flamethrowers. That'd be amazing. The fact that Elon Musk, the man who's going to bring us, fully autonomous, solar-driven electric cars, is also making flamethrowers on the side.
Yeah.
It's just
he's going to put them in the tunnels that he's building in L.A. right now.
He could, yes. Yeah. Yes.
If you don't know, this is Guys Talk Knives.
Because we're not talking knives.
And we're brought to you by Smoky Mountain Knife
Yes,
Works,
we
like
are.
the greatest store on the planet.
Yeah.
Absolutely. SMKW.com, the biggest knife shop on the web. Period.
Yes, indeed. Period. Yeah.
Period. Heading towards what, 20,000 products?
No, heading toward 22,000 at this point.
What?
Yeah. We're over 21 now.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a bit ridiculous.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That means if it cuts, we carry it.
What's funny now is that the team in Ecom has made it their task to find things that cut that we don't carry.
Do you call yourselves Ecom just so you can go like that?
Yes.
Right here.
Right here.
I need you to correct item number KB7723. On me.
On me. No, they found a glass vegetable knife.
Wow.
Or glass fruit knife. Anyway, for cutting produce from back in the atomic era from World War II when they were cutting down on steel.
Wow. Glass.
And some of them have been made in the same plants where they were doing radium experiments. So some of them glow in the dark because of the amount of radiation inside.
Well then.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I know. To which Greg went, we don't carry that. It cuts. Shut up, Greg.
We try our very best to carry as much as possible from everybody out there. Of course, we're not going to have it all.
If it's a sharp, pointy thing. But you say that. But even in our antique knives, we have stuff you can't find anywhere else.
We pulled out 2 Lionel trains this week. Case branded, factory sealed Lionel trains. And somebody goes, oh, I bet you just held on that to get the price. And I was like, have you seen the size of our warehouse?
Exactly.
We lost it. We just lost it. It was hidden behind some stuff. We found 2 of them. They're a little bit different each. There they were.
I kid you not. For a while, and it'll start back up turn of the year. For a while, though, our head of purchasing, the duct tape came undone. The head of purchasing would show up in the office with a buggy, a cart, covered in one-of-a-kind collectible stuff. Sure. And he would be like, let's work this into the routine and get
Right.
this shot on the web.
Right. And Melina is now doing all the auctions that you see on Facebook and on Instagram.
Those are so much fun.
And they're cool because they're going from, you know, a Kershaw that's 15 years old
Exactly.
to a 200-year-old fruit knife that is got a maker's mark on it that is unreal.
Here's the cool thing about the stuff she's putting up is she's not just focused on that high end.
Right.
It's not just, $3,000, $4,000, $8,000. There's just this wide, it's just like our website. There's this wide range of products.
Right.
And there's something there for everybody and every taste and every financial disposition.
Right.
That everybody's got a home on the website
I
somewhere.
have to say this, and I know we still haven't gotten to the subject yet.
No, of course not. We may not. Who knows?
You know, I hired her in.
There are knives.
She is my wife.
Sure.
She is probably the best assistant that I've ever had.
No,
in this
she's
place.
fantastic.
Just amazing at it. But she's one of those people, and I should have known this coming in. She's one of these people that loves research.
Yes.
That
Yes.
digs into it. She's over there in the library of all the collector's books that we have.
Yeah.
And I live with this all the time. Did you know that Sandra Schubert made a knife in 1875 that had a flick switch, blankety blank? Like, I would prefer just eat my dessert. Please today.
Andy puts his headphones on and sinks down in his chair, hoping to avoid the knife talk.
Can I just have this leftover food and be quiet for
I
a
have my
minute?
pudding cup.
If you had this knife, you could cut it. No, she's doing a great job, but it's just hilarious. She has delved so far into it. Even Kevin Pipes was like, she really loves her job, doesn't she?
But you know what's fun is when you find people who dig that.
Uh-huh.
And the crew next door in Ecom, they're the same way.
Right.
When you find people that really enjoy
wanna
enjoy learning,
Yes.
and they go, you know what? I don't know why that is.
Right.
Okay, we had a question.
Mm-hmm.
And the question that we got through reviews was, how do I remove the epoxy coating from a K-bar? Now, obviously, we at SMKW do not recommend you remove the factory epoxy coating from your knife because it will void the warranty.
So like a black coating, like a Cerakoting kind of thing? Yeah.
Don't remove it. It voids the warranty. That being said, ask the question of Greg.
Right.
The Reddit fiend, the Redditor.
Right.
The Google bot.
Yes.
He dove into it. He found like 47 ways to remove the epoxy coating.
Wow.
And then Anya goes, shouldn't we just say don't do it and to contact K-Bar?
Sometimes you need that voice of reason.
No, you do. And she's right. So if you want to remove the epoxy coating, just contact the manufacturer and find out what they recommend.
And they'll tell you no.
Or buy one that doesn't have said epoxy coating.
There you go.
But the DIYers online who were like, oh, use this. No, try this. One guy said, freeze it. To which I said, it's never be cold enough. But he's using like...
Oh, but your dishwasher
canned
changes
air.
the temper.
It does. He's using canned air. Just on the little part where it's sharpened. He's using canned air. To
upside down and freezing this thing.
To freeze it.
God.
And then knocking it off with a hammer.
He's going full Terminator in the middle of this.
And then Anya, the voice of reason, said, God, I wish we had a cheapo knife we could try that on.
Of course you did. Let's get into this because we've got quite a few to show.
We're John's already going, they're never going to shut up.
We've got a top 5 list again this time. It's the top 5 new arrivals at Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
There's some cool stuff.
This is not particularly new stuff. It is just new to us, new arrivals, things that we've just put into the store and all of that. And I'm going to jump right into it because it is a knife that I designed.
I know, I love it too.
Yeah. It is our Christmas knife from Rough Rider this year. And this is the Rough Rider Trapper. We've done this. This is the third one.
Yes.
And they are lenticular designs. So this one, as you move it, you're going to see Santa go across the moon on this side, and Merry Christmas goes from white to red. And then on the flip side, Happy Holidays changes colors as well, and the lights twinkle.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Sure.
How hard is it to design that lenticular?
So you have to kind of treat it. You have to kind of treat it like animation. So you're
designing, so it's two different pieces.
Sure. It's two pictures inside there.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense.
So if you think of it like this, it is actually ridged humps, right?
Oh.
Okay. So as you're looking at it a certain direction this way, you're only seeing these ridges, and so you see that picture, right? If you turn it, you see the next ridge and whatever. So in this one there, it's basically a triangle.
Sure.
Right? So you're literally you're seeing two, it's printed on
That's
each side of the
insanity.
triangle. Right?
Okay.
When you get to like ones that are 3 and 4, they get more complicated. So you've got
Sure.
different edges around the whole thing. I mean, it was a crazy
I
idea.
wondered how that worked.
Yeah.
That's really simplistic and kind of genius.
It really is when you think about
And it's
it.
been around forever, too.
It is a standard trapper pattern, and it has the frosted etch Merry Christmas on this blade.
Yeah.
I'll move it right there so you can see. And then it actually has the Rough Rider mark on the other blade.
A really cool Christmas gift.
There it is.
I love it.
And of course, like all this Rough Rider stuff, I know this box is going to be really, really close for John, but it comes with the magnetic glass box, which makes it a great gift right away.
Yeah.
Even has like the Christmas story on the inside.
That's very neat. And you talk about an item that is blowing and going on the website.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, what was that cost about what?
It's $13.
$13.
Yeah.
Right? You can't beat it.
Half stops, lenticular design.
Slant R bolsters.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
we need
the
to
real
talk
deal.
about the slant R bolster at some point.
We will.
Point.
We
Yeah.
most
Not right
definitely
now,
will.
but
right
yeah,
now
we need to
because
cover it.
we've rambled on
Exactly.
about glass
But I love that.
radiated kitchen knives.
The strike match pulls.
Oh, sure. Yeah, the match strike pulls.
Oh, I reverse it every time, don't I?
And this one actually has double pulls. So
Yeah.
you can like, double pulls.
Very cool.
Yeah. It's really nice. Great little Christmas gift. You should be able to still get it in time.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. You've got another probably week,
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
and then it's going to get close. You got to do upgraded shipping, but right now you're solid with about a week.
You're still good because our shipping is priority mail.
Nobody else does that.
Do you know what?
Regular shipping, priority mail from
You know
us.
what killed me is the cutoffs, and I don't have them in front of me right now, but the cutoffs for UPS ground are way before priority mail.
Sure.
Way
Sure.
before it. So
Which is insane because UPS half the time it ships from your post office
Right.
anyway once it gets to your city.
right. FedEx is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so priority mail, the cutoff is closer to Christmas, so you've got some
Well,
time to get that in.
When your priority mail runs on Saturday and Sunday,
There you go.
tends to make it get there faster.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So what's next on the list?
Next up is the new rake.
The rake.
Oh my
This
gosh.
thing, I'm going to keep it up here for a second, John,
Yeah.
because the action on this is just,
I don't know that I can describe how good that knife feels to open.
now we'll go to here.
It may be beyond the action
Look at
gasm.
that. Look how fancy I have to get it to stay in the screen. Look
Yeah.
at that. John's coming back now. He's like, why didn't you tell me the next one was that big?
That is such a good looking knife. The handle's perfect, has a great texture on the handle. Flip it over where you can see the back.
Oh, yeah.
I love the everything about this knife. The spacers, the design, the blade. I dig it.
Rake makes a great product.
Yes.
And especially in the position it is price-wise.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is a $50 knife.
Yeah.
It's got stainless steel G10 on the handle.
Uh-huh.
Just a good looking solid
Yeah,
knife.
it's that 182 CN something steel. It is
14C28N.
Yes, C28N. Bingo.
I had to find it. Yeah. Overall, it's almost 8.5 inches long. It's just a good.
This is a perfect everyday carry. This is a perfect worker's knife. The length of the belly on this blade, and you know me. This year I've been in love with the Upswept blade.
Yeah.
And Rake just really nailed it with this thing.
Well, and you were talking about the handle. It seems a lot like that bow trapper
Uh-huh.
that we have in Rough Rider.
Oh yeah,
It fits perfectly in your hand.
it's got that nice ramp right there.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I like it.
I like it, and especially what's the price point again?
$50.
$50.
You cannot touch that
no.
for that quality of knife.
Wow. Oh, it has that extra lock too, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has an extra lock right here at the top that slides up, give you a little bit more safety. With
Which
the,
a lot of rakes have that.
Yes. That's the
Not-
rake.
Not RAKE, but
No.
RUIKE.
What is next?
Next up is, and we're going to treat this as one, this is the Artisan Cutlery Orthodox. We
Yes.
finally have them in. I can stop bugging Tyler about getting them. I'm going to buy one of these. That is the large.
Uh-huh.
About the same size as the rest of theirs, the Tomahawk and all those.
Yeah, pop that
This
small too.
Is the small.
Right.
As you can see, I mean,
Down a little bit. Over your way.
Oh,
no, I'm sorry, my way.
that's hard to do from this side.
They're identical except
Yeah.
for length, right? I mean, they're gorgeous.
And I'll
Funky
be honest,
knives.
I don't know which one I like better.
Yeah, I'm digging the large one.
They're
They're thin enough that they go in your pocket
Exactly.
just fine. Yeah.
Here's the great thing about this design from Artisan is I've got my Tomahawk on me. Hang on.
Uh-huh.
So That's the tomahawk.
right?
Look how much bigger the handle is on that.
Down, 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 down. Yeah. So you're talking about a lean,
It's a big, it's a
little
real
knife,
big
and
difference.
the curve goes in your pocket pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Linerlock again on this. D2 steel on this one. I'm not sure what's on this one.
I'm sure it's D2 as well.
Yeah, D2 as well. But the price points, killer on these.
Well, the small is 45, the large is 60.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're
For-
talking about
Ceramic ball bearings.
yes, every single artisan,
Every artisan has that.
has ceramic ball bearings. I haven't heard any complaints out of these.
I've been carrying
whatsoever.
mine since August 24th, almost every day, and have had zero problems with it.
And just like everything else from Artisan, you get lots of options in this. This is just happens to be one of the options.
Exactly.
That's a funky blade. They really took that cleaver razor thing to the.
I mean, it's almost like having a straight razor that works as a folder in your
I'm
pocket.
gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you with my. Don't get my razor out of my.
I want to be in a gang in the 60s.
That's right. Oh no, man! I kind of dig it. I kind of dig.
out to play.
I saw Will Smith doing that, and I have done it for years since seeing that movie. Will
Yes.
Smith was warming up for this big soccer World Cup.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
he's going
yeah,
to sing
yeah.
at the World Cup. He's in this large gymnasium type place. They're warming up, getting ready to go do the halftime show for this. And he is sitting there, and it's so echoey. He goes, "Warriors, can you come out and play?"
Dude has the bottles on his fingers.
Warriors, come out to play.
You need to go watch that movie.
That's a crazy movie.
That movie needs a remake.
That movie's twisted.
The creepiest thing, I think, was the baseball gang.
Yes.
For no
with
reason.
their white face.
Wearing their gear.
Yeah.
It's very like mime baseball players. It's very strange.
I think they were supposed to be ghouls, but
Probably so. But
no.
those artisans, I dig them. They're in. I can stop bugging Tyler when we
Rake,
get them. When we get
Artisan, Rough Rider. At this point, we are going to take a short
them.
break.
Yes, and come back to even more cool stuff.
Tell you that we are brought to you by Smoky Mountain Knife Works, SMKW.com, the world's largest knife store.
Yes, indeed.
If you're not following us on Facebook, you need to be. 94.
If you weren't around for our Black Friday stuff, you missed out.
Dang, people jumped on that too.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh my goodness, did
Yes.
they jump on it? And keep your eyes peeled because you never know what we're going to do leading up to this last bit.
There could be more sales.
Oh, they're good because that's how we like it. And we like to give you the best things from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. We like to share it here on the show and that kind of stuff. Watch us, ring the bell, click the notifications, click the subscribe. Watch us all the time. Like, comment, all those good things.
Join the SMKW Army.
That's absolutely
Enlist
right.
today.
That's Jason. I'm Andy. This is Guys Talk Knives. We'll be right back after this. And we are back with more Guys Talk Knives. I always wanted to do the Nickelodeon voice to start this out. Guys Talk Knives.
We're to rain slime down on your head.
You ever notice Casey Kasem? Like, I'm Casey Kasem. I always wanted him because I've done that so many times in my life where you just choke yourself on that heavy intake of spit.
Oh, yeah.
And like, Casey Kasem, I was waiting for
Did you
him
ever see the
all
clip where he
time.
lost his mess on somebody?
No.
There was and you can find it online where he just starts cursing at somebody in the booth.
Didn't you
And
feel
he's-
like Shaggy is just tearing you down?
It was amazing.
Okay, I want a concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a up-tempo record every time I do death dedication.
We were discussing that earlier, that if the guy who did Megatron's voice replaced Casey Kasem doing Shaggy's voice.
Scooby. I can't go that low right now. It's too late in the day.
It'd be great.
So we are talking top 5 new arrivals at
Yes.
Smoky Mountain Knife Works. And next on the list is...
Next on the list is the new Buck 110 and Buck 112 Slim editions.
Have you seen Slim Pro is what
Slim
these are.
Pros,
The Slim
yes.
Pro. Have you seen these?
Yes.
I mean...
When they
okay.
came in, somebody ran one up to the office so we could look at them, and I went, wow, I haven't bought a Buck 110 or 112 in a long time, and I may have to.
So, you know, the 110 is one of the best-selling knife patterns of all time.
Sure, yeah.
Bar none.
Yes.
Bar none. When you say buck knife, that's what people think. It's the 110.
That's what you see in your head.
You see in your head,
Yeah.
it's the brass bolsters, it's the
Exactly.
ebony wood handles, it is the 420HC stainless steel blade.
Yep.
That is what people know as the buck knife. And forever, Buck has produced all these other great knives.
Oh, sure.
And then in this last, couple years, they went, why are we reinventing the wheel?
Well, and let's tweak that 110.
Let's look at that 110.
Yes.
What can we do to it to modernize it, to change it up? And boy, did they for this. This is a 110 Slim Pro.
Yes.
This right here that's a micarta handle. Am I wrong?
No, it is.
No,
yes.
it is a micarta handle.
Mhm.
They stuck S35 VN steel in this thing.
Yeah.
It is exactly the shape, size, and locking system as the original 110.
Well, and that lock on the back, that lock back, I still say may be the most sturdy lock back in the knife industry.
Stuck some thumb studs on this thing so
Yes.
you can get it open one-handed. It is much more of a
That's the
slim
thing, but look
profile,
how-
but that's
that's
why
the
it's called a
thing.
Slim Pro. I carried one of these in my pocket for a couple of days just to see what it was
Did you?
like, and
Cool.
I loved it.
I like the way it feels. I like the way it feels in your hand. Taking the bulk out of that 110,
Right?
genius.
And so
Somebody at Buck went, how can we make the most popular knife in the world
Right.
better? Oh, wait, let's make it a little bit smaller.
and it's nice. And so they did it in the green and in a tan
Yes.
brown.
Which we have here for
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
112.
That's right. Because we have the 112 on the table too. I forgot about that. So they did this in the 112. This is the 112 Slim Pro as
Yeah.
well.
And they've
Again,
got this handle color in both sizes.
two very classic patterns. I mean, and they're just amazing.
But
and
again, how do you make them better? You make the handle skinnier and more easily
now light,
to fit in
modern,
your pocket. Yeah,
patinas to how you want it. The whole bit.
I dig them.
The thing with the 110 was always it's a little heavy on your pocket.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so it comes with a leather belt sheath. That's
so
the way most people
we're
tote
gonna
it.
go
though.
micarta to take the weight out, and we're gonna make it much thinner,
Oh yeah.
leaving all the metal in the locking and everything else. It's got reversible pocket clips too, does it not?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So Jason Harrington can
He can carry one.
he can carry
I'm
one
so
of these.
proud.
He can flip
That's
it
actually
around.
why they put it there.
I hate thumb studs. I hate them. I want to kill myself.
But you
with them.
know,
it's not my fault. It's not the knives.
No,
fault.
it's not the knife's
It is
fault.
my inability to work thumb studs.
I have to always turn my hand a little bit when I open one. But here's the thing with this size knife, after you get used to it, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's perfectly okay, and that just feels so good in your
Man,
hand.
there's no play in that either. No
No,
play
no.
whatsoever.
That's a
in that. It's
buck.
a buck. Yeah.
Yeah.
American made, USA made. So the 112 runs what?
The 112 is 80.
So the 112, which is the smaller classic pattern, is what?
Is
How much?
80.
Is 80, and then the 110,
Is 90.
90.
And that's for either of the handle materials.
And
the
that's
handle
not
colors.
bad considering I want to say that the original 110 is around 70.
I'm pretty sure that's
something.
right, yeah.
That's pretty close to that. It's either 65 or 70. I don't know for sure.
And this is an upgraded metal, a
Oh, for
micarta
sure.
handle, and a new design from them, and I love it.
S35V.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the steel.
the
to
cream of the
beat.
crop.
It is.
Yeah.
It's the one everybody wants to put in. Actually, I had a shortage of that for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it.
So that's the 110. That's the
Yes.
112. That is number 2 on the list, is it not?
It is, and I'm telling you, if you're a Buck fan, you need to do yourself a favor. You need to get one of these.
Do not have a spoonerism by saying Buck fan.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you say that correctly.
Because nobody needs the other thing.
You don't want to ban that.
Nope.
But with this knife, if you've been carrying a 110 for years,
Oh, you'll love it.
try it.
Yeah, give it a shot.
If you're near us at some point in the
If
next
you know
weeks or so, come in and try one out.
If you know somebody that carries a
Oh,
110,
yeah.
that's the perfect gift right
Oh, yeah, it
there.
is.
You're like, dude, here, check this. I got you a brand new 110.
Because when they open the box and look at it, they're going to go, "Oh, it's a 110," and they're going to pick it up and go, "What the crap?
Yeah,
It's so much thinner."
it's going in my pocket.
It is, and all of a sudden, this is my new work knife.
Exactly. So number 5 was the Rough Rider Christmas knife. Number 4 was the rake.
Yes.
Number 3 was really the same knife, just small and large.
Yeah, just the
of
Artisan.
The Artisan, and then it was the Orthodox.
Yes.
Yes. And number 2 was the $2, the 110,
Slim line.
112,
The Slim
Slim
Pros.
Line Pro.
Yeah.
Or the Slim Pro. You had a whole other word in there. And number
I'm
1,
going to rename it.
we have tied again. And we've kind of done this on a budget
Yes.
kind of thing as new arrivals.
It depends on what end of the spectrum you're on.
Yeah, no, it really does. But they're very similar knives. And
They are.
We have this in stock.
Yes.
We may or may not have this in stock by the time this airs.
Yeah, because they
did
go
that
they
not
go
happen?
really quick.
Wow.
So the one Andy can't open.
I was going to flick it open, but I can't do it. No, I can't do it.
There you go.
It's the bug out.
As you use it more often, it's going to get a lot.
And you can adjust that as well. That is the OD Green bug out that has been so popular.
Yeah.
We get them in, they walk out the door. We get them in, they walk out the door.
Again, this one may not be in when this drops. If it's not, wait a few weeks. We'll have them back in.
Yeah, because it has been hugely popular this year.
Yeah.
The little bug out is a great knife from Benchmade. Of course, it comes with their Life Sharp warranty.
It's the perfect size Benchmade for me.
What's the steel in this?
So that 535 is... It's a smoked gray CPM S30V.
Right. So you've got S30V in this steel from Benchmade. Got the access lock, of course, a thumb stud for opening, lanyard hole. And
Drivery handles.
Yeah, those nice OD green that everybody really, really wants.
Yeah.
Of course, you got a blade coating on there. And as with most all your Benchmades, reversible pocket clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, lefty can handle this one.
And that's a tremendous knife. And again, it is such a perfect size just for an everyday carry.
Yes.
Just drop in your pants pocket and roll.
I think they picked the name of this one really, really well. You can you know, throw it in your bag. It's the bug out.
It's the bug out.
It's the bug out.
Yeah.
So that is that.
That's option one off of our number one
This
list.
is not at all like the one I picked up in the showroom. It needs to be loosened just a little bit, and that's the glory of these, that you can adjust them to get them where you want.
Because if you have torque wrenches around the house, a little torque set, you can tighten or loosen as you need to.
CRKT has a knife tool that we're getting ready to put up. I don't know if it's on the web yet, but it could be. It is a little keychain knife tool. It has the T6, the T4.
Your standard torques.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Which would handle this.
Price.
Yeah. Price on that one is $131.75.
$131.75, guaranteed for life.
Yeah.
Life Sharp warranty. Send it back to Benchmade. They will
sharpen
it up, clean it up, and it'll come back like it's brand new.
Other end of the price spectrum.
I need me some smooth XR.
This is the SOG Terminus.
Yes. This
God, did you hear that? Did you hear the quickness in that? The action gasm?
And that's manual, right?
Yeah.
So that's me using the flipper.
Yep.
You can also use the thumb stud, which I hate using. You can notice that they have the smooth XR locking system, which is very similar to the Axis lock, and I can flick it open just by pulling down on that. I like that that kind of Axis lock thing because it's obviously ambidextrous.
Sure.
So you can pull it from either side and make it happen.
We know all three of those opening mechanisms on this knife are ambidextrous.
Oh yeah, sure.
They've done a great job with placement, I think, on those two.
The other thing that I like this SOG does on almost all of their pocket knives like this is give that really deep carry.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Pocket clip, right?
Flip it up on the end where you can actually see how tall that pocket clip
Sorry,
is.
John. I'm freaking him out on the thing. But the pocket clip comes all the way up to there.
Yeah.
And so this goes all in your pocket. You won't even see it, right? You'll probably just barely see the top.
You'll have just this little bit of pocket clip hanging out.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so... this is the SOG Terminus. I don't know. What steel did they put in this thing?
It's a CTS BDZ1 steel.
Yes. And I know we had some notes on the website, and I can't remember, but it's very, very similar to OS 8.
It is, yes.
Yes.
There's some molecules in difference, but kind of the same process.
This time I won't Josh with you. There you go. Right there. It's carbon fiber overlay.
And G10, yeah.
And
on
G10
the handle.
In the handle. This is just a pretty little knife from SOG, and it's got a nice little price point too.
$70.
$70.
I mean, there's a lot of technology in that.
Yeah.
For $70.
Oh yeah. SOG always puts a ton of technology in their stuff.
I mean, yeah.
I just like all the different various methods of opening.
Oh, you want a flipper, you want a thumb stud, and an Axis lock, an XLR smooth
I think I like it most for closing because you can just let gravity do its job.
Yeah. Yeah. It just is it's a really nice knife.
As Jason can't do it behind the table.
Well, but watch. You just pull it down.
Pull both sides. Come on, big hand. You can do it. There you go.
I can't let it lock in place. That's the problem. But I like it. It has a good finish on the handle too. It fits nicely.
Yeah.
I really dig it.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
So that's our number ones on top new arrivals at SMKW.com.
The bad part is if I had to pick one of those five, I don't know.
I think I have my choice. Let's count to 3 and point.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow, you chose 2.
Well, because I can't. I really.
So Jason's loving the 110 Slim Pro.
I mean, again, the buck fan the history of my family with a buck knife, and I'm like,
and he's completely smitten with Artisan at these days. So he's liking his razor blade. He gonna cut somebody with it. This is the rake that I like. But I mean, you should know that from me just because it's an upswept
because
blade.
of the way it looks, yeah.
It's fancy.
You talk about a knife you can't keep in stock in our showroom.
Yeah.
Rakes go like that.
Of course they do.
Because it's just like Artisan. After you pick one up, you go, oh, nope, I'm buying this right now.
And you go, oh, that's $46. I'll take it.
2 of those, please.
That's right. Well, I mean, and not to put anybody else down expense-wise, but
no.
the counter where they reside, both Artisan and Rake, you're talking about knives in the $120, $140, $180, $200 range. And then you hit that and go, wow. I'm on vacation. Let me give this a try. Then I can still go out to eat tonight.
Sometimes with Artisan, you pick up one that's $180 and then go, oh wait, here's one just like it for $40 that has a different steel and a different handle.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's why I think I dig the products we sell.
So you guys are on our website all the time. What do you think should have made our top 5 new arrival list that we didn't
love those
pick?
comments.
Yeah. Throw it in the comments down below, and I'm going to give away this rake.
Oh, cool.
Right? So if you leave us a comment on this video and you tell us what you think should be in the list, not something that's here, but something else from our site that is a new arrival that should be in our top 5 list.
We at some point should use this as a poll. And let the SMKW Army choose our top 5.
We should.
It'd be fun.
It would be fun. In case you're not part of the SMKW Army, you can join that army on Facebook.
You can enlist.
You can enlist on Facebook. 94,000 strong. 94,000 strong. Questions every day. Flash sales every single day. A giveaway every single week on Facebook. And that doesn't even talk about Instagram at that point, right? So, we've talked about Facebook a lot on this show. We've actually outpaced growth on Instagram.
Sure.
It has outpaced Facebook growth for the last several months in a row. And that's amazing to me because Instagram's a little harder of a beast, right?
Instagram's just different.
It is different.
If you had to look at social medias and pit 2 against each other that were just the polar opposite.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. 2 different kind of people, but we do a giveaway on Instagram as well. So follow us there. It's Smoky Mountain Knife Works, both places.
Yes.
So if you go to Instagram / Smoky Mountain Knife Works, or you go Instagram / or Facebook.
We're extraordinarily easy to find online.
We really are. Just type in Smoky
We don't
Mountain.
hide it.
Well, smkw.com. You will get there. You're watching an episode of Guys Talk Knives. Make sure you're subscribing. That's Jason. I'm Andy, and we'll catch you next time. Oh, I almost slapped you into the blade. That'd have been bad.